Uh, excuse me. Good way to start. Just rubbing my nose and going yeah. Blah. But hey, it's time to head back into the land of Nosgoth in the far-flung future of oops, everything's broken. Ow. Stop hitting me. Stop it. Thank you. Just stab that man. And let's get a move on. Whoa. I feel like I just now noticed that this is like an actual action game because we got like heavies and lights that actually do different things as opposed to Soul Reaver 1 that was just mash square until ending. Oh, camera. Ow. My vampire blood, I need that.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good. We're just kind of walking down this path beating people up.
Makes sense. Oh, where did we leave off last time? It's been a bit.
Mobius tricked us into going to the future.
Oh, right.
Because Raziel's a dumbass.
He thought it was a good plan.
Just because you think something's a good plan does not make it a good plan.
Look, I told you Raziel's dumb.
Yeah. You warned me about this.
The problem is he's dumb and he thinks he's got this figured out.
He really does.
Every conversation he has with everyone is like, whatever, I got this. You're not going to trick me anymore.
He proceeds to get tricked.
What are you going to do? Trick me? Says man tricked.
Basically. I think we should be walking towards the pillars. I hope. That's the goal, at least. Oops. So I will say, since the last time we streamed, I played a lot more Bloodstained.
Mm-hmm.
Alucard's
Have you
hard.
beaten it yet?
I mean, OD, no, because I'm stuck on fighting Alucard.
Yeah, he's the hardest boss fight in the game, I would say. Outside of maybe Iga, who I haven't fought.
Yeah.
Did you do all the 8-bit stuff?
I think so.
Okay.
Assuming the 8-bit stuff is just like the book.
It's that one section.
Yeah.
The E-pool bookcase and the whole dungeon behind that.
Yes. Did that, did Carpenter, did Warhorse guy, did the other thing. Oh, Millionaire's Bane.
In retrospect, it makes a lot of sense that the Millionaire's Bane thing has you fighting a slot machine.
Yeah.
Because, of course. But I found it to be super easy.
It kind of is. Although I finally got the bunny morphosis thing from that boss fight.
Wait, how did you get that from that boss fight?
one of the slot machine results pulls in one of the little.
One of the rabbit people.
Yeah.
The Lilims or whatever. Okay. I never got that one, so I didn't know we could do that. That makes sense, though.
Because there's one in the background, and so I think like the bells the bells are the cannons. One of them makes a portal,
Look,
and then
I'm gonna be real. I fought that slot machine one time, and I got the 777 result, and it just died and gave me a bunch of money.
Well,
So I don't know. And then I never went back to that fight. It was super easy. I'd hit it once, and then I left.
That's fair.
Also, these demons are weird looking.
They are.
I like it. I like that they have like weird, crazy designs.
Whoa.
Side note: I'm over here on the Legacy of Kain wiki, and I found a quote from Amy Hennig discussing the time travel.
Yep.
And I really like her summation of how the time travel in Legacy of Kain works. Because she sums it up. She outlines the core principle as, quote, "You can't go back in time and change history because you didn't."
Accurate. She's not wrong. Speaking of time travel, oh boy, Legion's real good.
I still haven't seen the third episode yet. Things happened and prevented me from watching the third episode.
That's fair, but the last episode
At some point I will get to it.
Is really good.
When do new episodes of that even air?
Mondays.
Oh, okay. That means I'm probably like 2 episodes behind now.
I think you are, because the third one was the one with Professor X, and then...
Yeah, I've not seen that one yet either.
And then the last one is the one
weird.
with a real good use of Daydream in Blue.
Ha! That is a good song. Also, spoilers, these demons are kind of the hardest thing to deal with in the whole game combat-wise. So
yeah.
Don't feel bad about getting messed up by them, because they are kind of the problem for the rest of the game.
I lived. These pillars be fucked up.
As always. Are they ever not?
Not really.
Like, you saw them good once, and then it immediately went bad.
Yeah.
Which I think is really funny, considering that the whole thing of, like, the pillars represent the actual health of the land. And they have always been fucked.
Yep. Hey, what up, Ariel?
She's hanging out, being damned.
I'm a spooky ghost. Again, Dark Forces is a different video game, Raziel. Bitch.
Also, just throwing out, I'm getting 0 game audio
Well,
from
that's
the stream.
bad. It's showing up on OBS.
Well, it's not working on mine for whatever reason. When I crank up the stream, I'm just hearing us.
I'm gonna crank it up even more. Oops. Nope. Put a little bit of a gain on it. That was funny.
Also, can I just throw out how funny it is that, like, Ariel ran away from Raziel, turned invisible, and then hid behind a pillar, even though she was invisible?
You know. I put a little gain on the game audio, so hopefully it's a little louder.
As of Raziel taunting Ariel here, I'm still getting nothing.
That is so weird. Hold on. What is happening?
Maybe you unplugged a wire somewhere.
But I'm hearing the audio.
Like on your stream? Whenever you crank up your own stream, you're hearing the audio?
No, hold on.
Oh, okay.
I put a little gain on the game audio, so hopefully it's a little louder.
As of Raziel taunting Ariel here, I'm still getting nothing.
That is so weird. Hold on. Okay, no, there is no audio, even though I'm hearing it, and it's going... OBS is hearing it. Alright, here's my...
Short stream break while this is figured out.
Here's my sick plan.
Alright.
We're gonna hit the stop streaming button. I'm gonna figure this out, and since I haven't saved, we'll just do all of this again.
I mean, you could just go find a save point real quick.
Or I could just,
whatever.
or I could just stand here and figure this out.
Yeah.
But, I'm just gonna try resetting OBS. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this isn't what I was really hoping it was. Also, I think we should be back. I was not expecting this to just be the script. I'm gonna be super honest. I was expecting this to be like audio. Like cutscene gallery. But I can make noise this way. Is this any better?
Hold on. I'm still just hearing static right now, but, you know, stream delay and all that.
Yeah.
Might be a second.
Should be like when I move.
I am hearing the noise, yes.
Okay, great. That was weird.
Let's assume that worked.
Streaming. It's a real good technology.
It's a complicated business.
That always works. Also, YouTube's telling me that I'm not streaming right now, even though you said that I was, so...
I mean, I'm watching your stream,
Ooh.
so... Uh-huh. Yeah? What?
No, just like, I don't understand what's happening. Oh, Jesus. Demons. Ow. Stop poking me. Oops. Good idea. idea didn't work out quite as well as I hoped. Ouch. Oh god, more. Why are there more? Oh, why are there more of these guys? I really want more of them. Get out. Yeah. Oh god. My neck. Or what's left of it, I guess I should say. Ah. This could be going better.
Yeah, this guy seems tough. You can shoot him.
I tried that. It didn't seem to really do anything.
Okay.
'Cause he is shooting me. Oh, there we go. Eat it. Huh.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was a super anticlimactic death.
It really was.
Did he just kind of pop like a water balloon?
I mean, to be fair, Soul Reaver explodes things.
Does. I'll be back in just a moment.
Alright. I will keep playing the Soul Reaver 2. Activate this checkpoint. Ow. Not expecting person like just right there. I got the Soul Reaver 2 aroused.
Ugh.
Yeah, when that happens. But we're in the underground caverns where the Elder God is. Ooh, that sounds nice. Really need the Soul Reaver to control its arousal here so that I can smack this other demon.
Can't.
I mean, it can be way into it all at once, but I just want it to be a little less into it so that I can hit the thing without, you know, losing any more health than I already have.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's bad.
Raziel, the failed assassin. You had Kane at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Kane remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty scene. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer. A spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this. You are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
You're a soul Reaver. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought, enemies. Secondarily, oh no, I know where this leads. Later. Guess where we have to go, and I'm not super thrilled about it.
We have to go.
We have to go back to the swamp. We have to get something past the swamp that is now available to get to in the future, I guess.
Well, maybe the swamp sucks less in the future.
I mean, maybe.
Also, I'm gonna be real. This game is not very big.
Yeah.
There's like 5 areas. You're just kind of going back between them.
Seraphan Stronghold, Underground, Pillars, Swamp, and then the fifth one.
There's a place that I seem to remember being kind of icy. Somewhere.
I'm sure we'll get there.
Maybe.
little health. I'm trying to avoid being murdered, even though it would probably be okay if I got murdered, because then it would restore my health, but you know.
But then you'd have to go find one of those weird things to, what are those, whatchamacallits?
Portal.
What are those called?
I think they're just called portals. Yeah, oh yeah. All the guides for Soul Reaver 1 and 2 have just said portals.
I think somewhat at some random point during the first game referred to it as a conduit. That's the one that's stuck in my head.
You would have the conduit stuck in your head.
No, I'm just thinking about Infamous over
This looks new. Famous last words. This looks like forward progress. God damn it, how did I get back to the Elder God? Oh dear, I need Dark Reaver. Or can I just make that jump? That looks like a jump that I may be able to make. I'm gonna be super honest.
You can always try. But I would imagine no.
Yeah. I imagine the answer is no, but this really just looks like you should be able to make that.
Feels like you're on the verge.
Yeah.
It's where we need to go look up some speedrunning tricks and see if there's a better jump you have available.
You can do...
How to get the maximum amount of air from Raziel's jump. Flap your wings super hard. Mash the glide.
I was watching a friend of mine stream Super Mario Sunshine last night. Some other people in the chat taught him how to do the... Are you familiar with rocket storage? So there's a glitch in Super Mario Sunshine. Amazing, I know. Where basically, if you... It's some way that you can like lock the camera so that when you let go of the rocket, you unlock the camera at the right time, and the rocket nozzle just kind of piffs out stuff and doesn't actually send you anywhere. And you can do that like 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20 times, and then you can fall off a platform as the rocket nozzle goes off, and then you get launched 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20 times as high as the rocket nozzle normally launches you. Some kind of high jump storage. I don't know if that makes any sense, but...
I mean, a little, but it would probably help if I had literally any familiarity with that game.
Ah.
Because I've never played it, and have seen very little of it ever played.
Mario has like a crazy rocket jump nozzle thing, and so...
He has the backpack.
Yes, he has the backpack, and one of the nozzles just like shoots him up in the air. I'm gonna die, is what's gonna happen here.
It seems that way.
Because I don't know where the Dark Reaver puddle is, and that's fishy. I bet I have to go back.
I assume behind you somewhere.
You would probably...
Spoilers, the way this game usually works is, hey, you need a thing to get through this passageway, so that's how they encourage you to not just die all the time, is because you lose the thing you need whenever you die.
It's
so you
true.
have to stay alive the whole time.
Oh, god damn it. I actually did...
There's no game over. You just need to go back and get the thing.
Oh, there it is. Also, I thought I went back all the way to the Elder God, but I didn't. Now, admittedly, I don't think this is going to work out very well for me, so I'm just going to let this guy hit me and then see...
You could also just, shift advantage.
Where's the fun in that?
I mean, I'm just saying. You do the cool little hand motion.
That's true. So now we need to find a portal, which conveniently there's one like right here. Mario Sunshine is a good video game.
Is it?
Yes.
Says who?
Says me and Dan Reichert.
That's the corner you want to be in.
I mean, normally no, but in this one very specific instance, it's right. Also, if you say you haven't seen Super Mario Sunshine, you know what this means. At some point, there's going to be a Super Mario Sunshine stream.
Oh God, why?
You brought this on yourself.
No, you did. By liking Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, because it's a good video game. Wait. Oh my, what even happened? I don't understand. I don't know, but I went in a big circle, apparently.
Your sense of direction literally can't.
You would think.
You will die now.
There's a creepy whisper that just said, "You will die now." Reaver. Make a cool
one very specific thing. Making bridges.
Make a really cool bridge. Oh wait, there we go. Wall climbs. Alright. We're back in the swamp.
Take it.
I need to go back to the guide so I know where to go in the swamp. Big checkpoint for me. Bizarre looking enemy. Times from the guys. Okay. Oh, look at this weird dude. Super weird.
Beyond this edifice lay my sole hope of escaping this demon-infested wasteland. The time-streaming device contained therein offered my only prospect of journeying back into Nosgoth's early history. Unless I discovered some means of breaking the seal, I was condemned to be stranded here eternally.
Whoop. Hello. It's weird looking, but I really like the gigantic arm locomotion thing that it's got going on. Yep. It's this, oh god, Morlock, there we go. That's the reference I was looking for. I should probably, you know, fight these guys, but, you know, there's the fun in that.
You don't have to fight all.
Soul Reaver's eaten enough lately.
They want you to fight these guys, they put the big dumb impassable wall.
That's true. Save. With axes. Get a cutscene.
The passage of time had indeed cleared my way forward, enabling me to explore the northern mountains of Nosgood. I was anxious to discover if some evidence of Janos Ordrin's existence might still remain.
That's me. Alright. There are a lot of dudes down here. That seem like it's not going to be possible to get out of here without fighting. I really like that it seems like the main strategy here in Soul Reaver, like both 1 and 2, like the main combat strategy was just run around and just take pot shots at people.
I mean, if it works. Run in circles and swing at their backs.
Pretty much. Demons! I really like the weird, impassable walls that they kick up when you have to fight the demons. Because it kind of just looks like old Star Trek special effects. Like the lightning literally looks like it was just drawn. Which, to be fair, I think is a really cool look, and I tried to imitate it in a game that I worked on in college. So, I mean, props, but also it just looks like old Star Trek. Downfall of the run around in circles and try and beat people up strategy. Tiny pathways. Well, that's really dark. These are giving me the business. Stop giving me business. this door? That one? Oh, hold the lever again. I'm very good at things that are like hold the lever and then I just press them. Like, why isn't this working? It's like, no, you gotta hold it, dog.
This is not the first time you've had this level problem.
Here I discovered the quaint hamlet of Ustenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Janos Ordren terrorized its villagers until the
Isn't
Sarafan
Ustenheim a thing in
hunters
Blood Omen?
ferreted him out and destroyed him.
Huh?
If there was any
Isn't
truth to the
Ustenheim
old
a
tale,
place in Blood Omen?
the lair of the infamous vampire would not be far away.
USCHTENHAEIM.
It was.
This is the place with the cathedral. Okay, good.
Actually, when you were walking here, when you walked through here during Blood Omen, it was really like, oh yeah, that apparently there's like an old vampire named Janos Aldrin living in this place. Loser.
Yeah, like I remembered that. I knew they mentioned Janos. I think that may be what I'm confusing, because I think there was a weird hobo that was talking about Janos Adren
Oh.
in Ustenheim. Like over here somewhere. How did that even happen?
Get it!
Or no, wait, that is for you.
Die!
Oh, did you just think you got turned around again?
I thought I got turned around again, but I think I didn't. I'm really hoping this is right. This at least seems like new stuff. This wall that popped in. Whoa! And I fell down. Ah. Now we run away from demons. Mans. I'm leaving. Bye. Okay. Let's hold on for a sec. Let's think about this. That seems like where I want to go. So I guess we just go around this way. And try desperately to keep this light reaver. Remember when I said I was going to try to keep this light reaver? Well... Oh, and I can't even... They changed the rules between Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2. Can you climb in the spectral realm?
I don't think you can. I want to say that's still a no-no.
That's the dumb... Nope. Should just kept going forward, probably. Gosh darn slags. Okay, good. I can just go this way. Oh, I guess that isn't the way forward. This is just a, hey, you messed up, here's the portal to go back to being a real boy. Alright, time to go back to Ushtanar and get that light reaver back, and then come back through here and beat people up.
Demons respawn whenever you die and come back.
I don't think the demons. I don't. Well.
They're mostly the ones that broke the wall.
Yeah, I don't think those.
Okay, well that's good. It means you're gonna block.
So, pull out the soul reaver, folks. Out of your upper. Alrighty. Take two. doesn't look like any enemies actually respawn. Ow. There's one what? Boy, this looks ominous.
This edifice was clearly not crafted by human architects. As the figure beneath the balcony silently attested, these were the Ares of winged beings. Undoubtedly, I stood before the mountain refuge of the legendary Janos Ordren, but the entire sanctuary lay in ruin, collapsed under the force of some ancient cataclysm. As I suspected, the time streamer's deception ensured I was centuries too late to unearth anything of consequence here. With nothing behind me but the wasteland I had traversed, I resolved to press on and explore these canyons further.
Everything behind me sucks, says Raziel.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens.
Hey, what's up, Kane?
I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
I'm going to wait for it.
Yes. He clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Ordren.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Cain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's path. Make no mistake, though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, Cain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of it. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolical they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, the right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth,
Kane's just like,
great
don't underestimate the
manipulator,
Raziel's like,
is their plaything.
You don't even know.
But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind that this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to avert. We must tread very carefully.
Alrighty then. Gotta expel those irritants. Hmm. Oh dear. Oh, camera. What are you doing, camera? That is the wildest camera move I've ever seen in a video game. Oh, there we go. That's right. Oh no, ghost fish. It's like I'm back at playing Ninja Gaiden Black. Shit. Oh, that animation looks real goofy. Turn around, Raziel. Okay. Bye. Cool. Oh, hey, those guys. Hello. Sir. Are there not more pressing issues at the moment than me? I don't know where all those came from, but I'll take them. Anybody else? No? Man, remember when oh jeez. One of these guys gave me trouble back at like the pillars. Now there are two of them.
Yep.
It's really
It's really fun.
Oh, there, well, now there's one.
It's gonna be so easy now.
They really do die in like the most anticlimactic fashion.
Just kind of pop. It reminds me of something, but I couldn't tell you what. The way they just literally sploosh to the ground. It's like, I feel like there was an alien in Men in Black who got shot and splooshed in the same way.
Entirely possible. Let's see if we can find the portal conduit. Conduit portal? Something.
I don't know, Stargate.
Yes. Something that will let me be a real boy. I would like to find a thing that will let me be a real boy. No, but for real though. Oh wait, maybe it's up here? Oh god. Shit. Raziel, master of the tiny jump. Man, really? All the way back at the start. Alright, let's try that again. Go up, stupid. Soul Reaver 2. Nope. Really? Get no. Just imagine like what the dude there is just thinking. Like what is?
This is his job.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, he's probably super confused if you think about it, considering vampires are style of the water.
That's true.
So he's probably losing his shit internally.
This vampire is taunting me! Keeps diving into water! I thought water was...
Back out. People are oh shit. You got a silver wing.
It's got a... Oh, shit. Not that way. Okay, conveniently there's now a portal right here. Also I need that. Means I need to not be dead. But, you know, tomato at this point. I don't like this. Too many enemies. Oh, shit. Well, that could have gone better. Oh god. Whoa, we're just right here. Okay. That's convenient, but also unexpected. Stop hitting me. No. Soul Reaver very aroused.
It's fine. It murders you, but it's just an attack.
That's true. And like right here too, which is convenient.
Also, when it's like that, you can do everything, so that's a little...
I don't know.
Yeah, it gets super strong when it's hurt.
I too get super strong when I'm aroused. Don't stop for nothing. Alright. Unfortunately, it seems like we're going to be...
F that door.
Hey, F that door, and also, boy...
You ready for another puzzle?
It's time for another puzzle dungeon, which probably doesn't have a save point in it, which means we're going to be at this for a little bit.
It'll be a little while. But, let me see here. This guide I'm looking at has the game divided into 20 parts, and you're at part 13.
Wow.
The scenes I discovered here were unambiguous. This race of winged beings,
I feel like
the
your guide
architects
is better
of
than
the
my
pillars
guide,
and the
because mine
creators
is
of the
35
Reaver,
and I'm at
were
22.
Nosgoth's first
I
vampires.
mean, but still.
Their bloodthirst
You were a
appeared to
little
be a
over halfway.
curse inflicted upon them by their vanquished enemies. These images confirmed the truths that King
Look
had
at that
divulged
guy!
me, but I had been too incredulous to accept. I struggled in vain
Look at
to
that
see how
vampire
the pieces
face.
fit together, how Cain intended to escape the dilemma of his destiny, and what role he had plotted for me, and why Mobius and the dark powers with which he seemed to be allied were so desperate to see Cain dead, and so intent on me being the instrument of his execution.
No, turn back around and look at this face.
That guy was great. He would have made a great reaction image had this game been more popular.
There's the thumbnail right there. It's not going to be the thumbnail, but that's the thumbnail. I'm losing it at that vampire face.
He's really upset about this whole bloodthirst thing.
It's like, no, why? I was a good guy.
What do you mean I gotta drink blood now? This sucks.
Blood tastes terrible.
I mean, it's not great.
Oh,
You ever
metallic.
drink blood?
Not intentionally.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's all weird.
Puzzle solving.
I'm pretty sure this puzzle is super easy.
I stood on the thing that had the light Reaver symbol on it, and then I shot a projectile at the thing in front of me. And it totally worked.
Great.
I'm so smart. I didn't even look at the guide.
Oh god, this Airforge section of the guide is so long.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a second, I think. Strap in. Unless there are any hot speedrunning tricks in there. It's just like, hey, you just, jump at this one specific spot and just go straight to the end.
Get ready for 30 paragraphs of action. And by action, I mean puzzles.
At least your guide is divvied up into paragraphs. Mine is just one single paragraph, but it's super long. There's so many slags.
Wow.
Coleslaw. Oh boy. I see a block. You know what that means. That's not actually a block, but I'm just going to stick this in here, because that seems to be where it goes. Hey, we're now in the main room of the Air Forge. Up. This is a big axe. Kind of cool looking. I approve. Normally not, but this axe looks kind of cool. Take a look at it. It's all spiky. Alright, go up there. Okay. So here we go. Whee! Oh dear, that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Crap. Video games. Are hard. Not hit the control stick at all. Yeah. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what the point of getting the Light Reaver was, but, you know, it seemed like the thing to do at the time.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah. Whee! Oops. Oh, run away! Oh yeah, speaking of freaky eyeballs and past conversations about bloodstains, what's up with the freaky painting with the eyeball that looks at you?
Apparently nothing.
Great.
Apparently it's just there to weird you out.
I mean,
Because at multiple points when I was just totally stuck and didn't know where to go in that game, I would go back to that room and try things to see if anything happened. Never did.
this room is dark.
That room is very dark. If only you had some kind of light source.
Oh. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Let me read this again better. Oh, okay. If only I had some sort of light Reaver. But then I can't go this way because the eyeball's back and I don't have the Dark Reaver, so we go up the other side by doing this. Puzzles! That I cheated at, but, you know.
Whatever.
Oh, god damn it. I did it again. No. Oh, get up there, you fool. There we go. Oh, man. What do you think the odds are that I'm gonna have to do like the Dark Reaver section again?
I mean, you might.
Oh no, it's still there. Cool. Oops. Don't hit the control stick, thank you. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Guess who's got to do the Dark Reaver section again?
Great.
But the thing was there when I tried last time. But at least this will be kind of easier, because now I can just do this. Be all like... Let's go up this way, because... Nothing. I figured that door would have stayed open. That was clearly an incorrect assumption to make. that was close.
Oh, this is tense. Just watching this to see if you actually make it in time.
Oh, that's gross.
Alright, now you got this blue heart. What are you gonna do with it?
Go stick it in a hole somewhere. Probably over here. Or over here. Or maybe just down this hole.
That thing is dripping all over.
It really is. It's kind of gross.
But hey, 1 out of 3 down.
Nope, not there. Well, I'm gonna stick it in this man. Oh, I stuck it in that man.
That man is still kicking around.
Alrighty. I was really hoping that you were wrong about the whole 1/3 down. Whoa. But,
Hey, 1/3's not bad.
yeah. It really seems like it's 1/3. I have that over. Yeah. I don't need to deal with you yet, but still, get. Alright. Type get out of here. Alright. Get up there. Got it. Off to the right side of the structure. In front of you. can't do anything with that at the moment. This. Become a ghost. Health regenerator. Oh, what am I doing? Why did I do that? Let's not do that.
Hey, Grav.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going.
I'm puzzle solving. There we
No, that's a term for it.
go. I'm reading a guide.
Solve puzzles. A puzzle, singular puzzle. You're working on it.
What's the puzzle ever been for us?
Video game.
Back out gameplay. Let you put $60 in the back of the box for games, maybe like that.
Ducking.
I'll duck how I want.
That's interesting. I messed this up, but it's a very easy fix, especially now with all games. Although it is annoying when you press the X button twice and then Raziel doesn't glide. You know, for being like weird scavenger vampire ghost things, the little slog things are very resilient in a way that I don't know if I appreciate.
They're surprisingly tough, considering, well, you know, they're literally the weakest thing in the game.
Like, they just brush off hits from the Soul Reaver like it's nobody's business.
I mean, yeah, in the original, you kind of just often had 2 shots with that thing, didn't You
Generally. Okay, hold on. We're going to read this more carefully. Fly Reaver exchange, head across the bridge. Oh, okay. So I need to go this way. Round. Shoot something. Oh. Okay. And then we do this. Puzzles. Gross blood walls. With a green heart.
It's generally not the color function.
Generally, no.
Also, holy shit, thing is very green.
It's like neon highlighter green.
That is a video game ass collectible item.
Either that or it's like, you know, some games to, you know, be like, oh, we're not super violent, we'll, like, change the blood color. I don't remember what game it is, but, like, there's some game that has, like, this color green blood.
Yeah, I don't think that happens much anymore, but that was all over like the N64 PlayStation era.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's
I
still...
do like that Bloodstained has blood color options.
I think it still sometimes happens, but mostly, like, when dealing with China.
Yeah. I didn't actually use the blood color of Bloodstained, but I like they had other options for it.
It turns out that China really does care, especially about skeletons.
Skeletons and ghosts.
Brooklyn hurts. Right. Let's start Reaver. We're 2/3 of the way through.
You are almost there. This is honestly going faster than most of these games.
I feel like this
This
one's.
is only stream number 3, and this is the third forge, so I guess this is on par.
I feel like this one's a bit more straight. It's at least
Yeah.
more straightforward than like the last one.
I feel like the forges generally take longer than this. I could be wrong. Minutes in,
Jesus,
how
forge.
long to get this place that is.
I was about to say, if I've only been streaming for 40 minutes, then something's gone really wrong. Hold on. Hold that thought, enemies. I gotta read this guide. Alrighty. Climb up the wall to avoid the sentry eye. Just look it on the other side of the doorway. Left side. There's the sentry eye. bridge. That's less than ideal. Now we're a Soul Reaver game. We got a block puzzle happening. We want it to be over here. Oh, yeah. I want it to be like right there. And stand up on it and be like, yo, Dark Reaver. Boop. Did I not hit the eyeball? Curses. That's a bummer. I thought I hit the eyeball, but I guess I did not hit the eyeball. Up, Raziel. Oh, you can't climb that side of the wall in the spirit realm. Let's take two. Run, Raziel. You did it. You ran. I'm gonna control myself. I almost followed that up with, you know, good old speak singing, but we're not gonna do that. Alrighty. Puzzle solving. At least this heart looks like, you know, a heart. Sort of. This heart just makes me think of Vex.
You mentioned before, didn't you, that Raziel kind of looks like the Vex main character?
He kind of does.
No, I totally see it. It pains me, but I see it.
Also is like the only human being who will make references to Vex on the regular, you know. There's nothing wrong with looking like Vex. like this should work more than not at all. Like gliding into the air breath left by the...
Yeah, you think it would just shoot you up to the main chamber. But it doesn't.
But it doesn't.
I don't know why.
That's really irritating.
Feels like it should.
Saying something? Oh, I am missing something. Glad that like the ancient vampires had like sick neon lights that let me, or that indicated which side you were supposed to shoot with the light Reaver and which side you were supposed to shoot with the dark Reaver. Controllers vibrating.
Also, these controls out there. I'm just gonna mention this seems like the most overdone bombastic. Like, this is so overdone for a temple that is giving you the power of the wind. Like, it's wind.
Yeah.
It's not.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Heavy, white, and dark, and like sacrificial hearts.
Yeah.
The light would just have reflected mirrors.
Yeah. I don't even remember. I don't remember either.
You probably pushed a block at some point.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded.
I mean, it looks kind of cool.
I recovered myself.
It does.
And paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hope that I now finally possess the means to escape this wasted land.
Yay, now I have a big health bar. And then we can try and get back to, R1 to glide straight up.
It'd be really nice if this thing just let me like fly. But
Am I missing something?
I don't think you're supposed to hold R1. Like, I know it said that, but maybe after you bought your wings, you hold R1?
I don't know, it didn't seem like I moved any differently than I normally do. That was really weird. That checks out. I should have thought that was the solution. Raziel says, "Fuck your door."
This elemental Reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined
can't wait
time-streaming
for our
chamber I discovered
intense
so long
discussion
ago in the swamp.
over what
Now,
constitutes
perhaps,
compromise.
I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Ordrin still lived.
It's something between insubstantial and substantial. I guess technically it'd be something between substantial and like solid.
Yeah.
Because if it was between insubstantial and substantial, you could still black through it, which is obviously impossible.
Yeah.
You need to make a scale here of barrier integrity.
Anyway, we're just gonna run on back to Ustenheim save point and call that a stream. Going to make it? No is the answer to the question of am I going to make it? That's me.
There it is.
Have fun fighting the demons. Don't fight them. I'm not a problem. I just have this sick air reaver. Whoa, God. Very rude. Holding the lever this time.
It's an important part of the process.
Yeah.
There's one.
Ustenheim. Time to save them. Yay! Anyway, that'll do it for the Soul Reaver.
For now.
For now. That was actually
You're
about 2
most
hours.
of the way through this game.
I'm actually kind of impressed that I managed to do that in about 2 hours, I think.
Yeah. I wrapped up at right about the right time.
Yeah.
A few minutes to spare, even.
Yeah. So back to the swamp. No, we're not heading back to the swamp. But, yeah, it seems like we have just a little bit left, but, you know. Maybe we'll finish it next time. Who knows?
It's possible.
Unlikely, but possible. Oh, excuse me.
Well, I want to point out that, like, 2 of these sections on this 20-section walkthrough are fake, essentially, because they are... you are, like, yeah. It's like
You're
5 minutes.
backtracking through a thing.
Kind of.
Anyway.
So you could totally do it. You've realistically got, like, 7 sections left-ish.
Cool.
It'll probably be fine. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Soul Reaver 2, it's good. Good night, everybody.
It's pretty good. The writing is amazing.
It is.
Good night.
Sorry about not having audio on that first cutscene.
Well, it happens.
Good night, everybody.